Hello everybody, we are back again to upgrade Marco's shop. So we're going to be upgrading to rank 2 and that will unlock a bunch more stuff that he will sell to you. So this request requires Tuna Sashimi Plus, Silver Ingots, Sugar Lumber, Linen and Energy Powder Plus. As I said for the previous rank, plus items can only be crafted. Sometimes there are random ways to obtain them in the game, but I can't say, hey, go and do this, because the chances are very unlikely that you'd obtain one. So for this scenario, we're going to be crafting both of our Tuna Sashimi and Energy Powders. And we'll be buying Silver Ingot, Sugar Lumber, and Linen, although you can also craft these yourself if you have the relevant life. So to start off with, we'll go with the Tuna Sashimi. Tuna Sashimi is an apprentice cooking recipe, so you get it pretty much at the start of the game. To craft it, we need a tuna, well 2 tunas, 2 radish, and 1 pine nuts. So to get these, first we're going to have to go to the capital of Mysteria. That is where your tuna is, unless you want to catch it yourself, which also can be done around Mysteria. But it's just easier to buy it, in my opinion. So we're just going to head to the restaurant over here, right by the spawn, so it's very far away at all. And we'll buy 2 tuna. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Cool. And now the other ingredients were 2 radish and pine nuts. So we can get these at the top right of Faraway Island at Terrassa Farm. Obviously, you can also grow radish yourself by farming, and you can get pine nuts through cutting pine trees, I believe. But in the time-saving frame, we're going to be just buying them from the vendor over here. So, pine nuts, 1. And radish. Perfect. And then I will be heading back to craft these. As I said previously, to craft a plus item, you just need to be a little bit over-geared to make essentially a better quality version of the item. And you can do that by having better tools. I'm extremely over-geared for cooking for this level, so nice. So now we're gonna go and buy the silver ingots and the sugar lumber, of which we need 10 each. Again, you can craft these yourself. We're gonna be heading to Tropical Isles. And right at the front of the island. You can buy these right at the start here from the material shop. And we need 10 of each. 10 silver ingots. And 10 sugar lumber. Perfect. Next thing that we need on our list is linen. You can craft this through tailoring. But we're gonna have to go into Lulab Forest. It just hit me that that is halfway to Lullaby Forest. And once we are inside, there is a material shop vendor all the way over there. So we'll just run fast as our little legs can carry us. I always think that corner you can get around it, but you can't, and I'm not gonna fall for that bait anymore. Nearly there. Here we go. So the material shop, and we're gonna buy 10 linen. Perfect. And our final recipe that we need now is the energy powder plus. You may have randomly obtained this somewhere, but I believe this is an adept alchemist recipe. Not 100% sure because you can't actually see where you got the recipe from, which sucks. But to craft it, we need 3 soul weed, 3 vital weed, and 1 rejuvenating berries. So the soul weed, we can actually get right here where we already are at. So if you're just joining at this point, we are in the Love Forest, in Faraway Island, and we are at the material shop on the far right. So, 3 soul weed. And the other ingredients we need were 3 vital weed and 1 rejuvenating berries, which we can actually get in Eternia Village from the material shop here. It's a bit of traveling to get these, but once you've handed this in, you can pretty much buy these items at your base. So vital weed, we need 3. And rejuvenating berries, we need 1. Perfect. So now let's get back to... I can never ever click on the right map option for some reason. Let's get back to our base and we'll craft the energy powder, and then we can hand this into Marco. In a while since I've done alchemy, my brain doesn't remember anything. At least it's an easy recipe, apparently. Nice, so we've got everything we need. Let's go and hand this in. Cool, so 2-star. We've got in a bunch of recipes and the items that we just handed in as well. So a lot of stickers, Starry Night theme stuff. Cool. I will see you guys in the rank 3 video. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you found this helpful.